I was born in 1935, and my mother and father and I, at that time, were living in Cheshire, in a place called Frodsham. When the war started, we had bombs falling and flashing lights, and my father would, or mum would get me up and put me in a little siren suit and take me out to the shelter. One of my first vivid memories, I can remember very well Dad opening the door and seeing this flaming thing flying through the sky, and I think it was a plane, actually on fire, and noise and bangs and things. The first few years of my life, it was very much disturbed by the war, because we did move from Frodsham to a place called Newton-le-Willows, which was nearer the bombing, a bit nearer all the actions that were going on. But I was happy. We had a nice house, and I made little friends, and I can remember being with other children and going to little parties, and everything was rationed, so of course we couldn't have big birthday cakes or anything, which made it, I suppose, in a way, a little bit of a disturbed childhood would be all I could say, I think. And I do remember that being a happy time. My mother tried to find a school for me to go to, because by then I was 8. She went across to a school which was called Highton College, and the headmistress said, well, we'll happily take her, but have you thought about letting her go with the rest of our children that age up to the Lake District, because we've evacuated the school up there. And so Mum came home, and they were very worried about it. They didn't want, Mum told me later, they didn't really want me to go because they were very worried about me going away. I was too young to realise they were doing it for my benefit. I was only there 2 years, and then the war ended. So the school, we moved back down to Highton near Liverpool. So I suppose I left school at 16. Middle of all of this going on in those years, my knee, I had a very bad knee which kept dislocating, and I was treated by a physiotherapist, and I thought that was a very good idea. I wanted to be a physiotherapist. I went to the London hospital that had a very good physiotherapy school. The person there was very sensible, and she interviewed me, and she said, we would take you happily, but your knee is unreliable. And in those days, physios had to do a lot of gym running up and down ladders. And she said, I don't think you'll manage to finish the course. So then I found out about speech and language therapy. That, to me, sounded to combine two things I loved. One was being acting. I like acting, but it'll be a job that I think I can do. I was very lucky. I loved the job I did. My father was in the Navy in the First World War. He never talked about it an awful lot, because I think it was a very tough time in the First World War, because he was working in submarines, would you believe? He did once describe to me how absolutely ghastly it was, because of course they were fired by coal. They were incredibly hot. So he never talked about it till 80s, nearly 90s. My mother said that it really affected him, that it was horrendous, basically, because so many people were killed. Funny, isn't it, life? I'd have loved to know much more about it, but he never offered me that chance. I couldn't take it.